Okay, who is ready for some Hoop-Mania basketball action? I have just started my first quarter of a game of Hoop-Mania between two old-time rosters. One roster features the legendary Boston Celtics. And the Celtics have 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 players on their all-time team. Meanwhile, I've got them facing my hometown Portland Trail Blazers. Trail Blazers have 7 players, and they're all from the years 1971 through 1976. So the roster is extremely thin, with little depth. And I have Rick Adelman at guard, Sidney Wicks at forward, Lloyd Neal at center. Household names, right? No. Greg Smith at forward, Geoff Petrie at guard. I have 2 reserves in Larry Steele and John Johnson. You'll get to know all the Celtic legends as I put them in and out. I just want to see the strengths of this game and see if the Celtics blow the Blazers off the court, or if the Celtics use their far deeper roster, far better players, and win this game handily. Or will the Blazers somehow remain in the game even though they have 7 players? I will activate players from the remainder of the all-time teams if I have to get these Blazers to finish this game. What I've done, you get 60 plays, 60 action chart readings per quarter. And you can see this. I've done 30. And this is a 6 minutes in. You do 30 per, I'm halfway through. So 30 out of 60 is halfway, 6 minutes. I'm going to do 6 more, and we'll see how this game goes. I've had first impression is a lot of dice rolls in this game. This is a dice-activated game. There's no fast action cards. So that's the way it's been going. There's a lot of dice rolls, and here we go. I'm going to take the Hoop-Mania sign down to reveal the wonderful action chart. As I've shown you in the past, the action chart basically is just rolling a die 1 through 6, and it'll either select it for you or you have a choice if you roll a 6. The other chart used quite often is the rebound chart. There's one for missed field goals and one for missed free throws. And it's by rolling 3 6-sided dice every time. So, and you're rolling 4 dice to start each possession with the action chart. So it's a little bit, I'll say slightly like PTG basketball with the 11 through 66 result numbers, but there are 6 columns on these cards, at least, now maybe even more. JoJo White, for instance, he's got a card. If you read that up, that row right around here, the first one's NO's the number. P, you get the choice of pass or shoot on your possession. So you got a P, and if you decide to shoot, use the X column. The Z, Y, and W column will come up when you roll on one of those X or P columns. You have a defensive column in case another player rolls a D on their own card. White becomes the defender. You roll the 3-sided die. The free throw, the F column, with G's for good. And, of course, the number again on the other side. So anyway, you match up all your players. You play it. This particular game I've got going. The Blazers actually lead 13-12. They were down about 8-1. Took them about 3-4 minutes to score their first field goal, but they had a few free throws, so they are in the game. Right now, the Celtics have the ball. I just removed Arnie Rison, some legend in Celtic lore. I can't remember. He must have played in the 50s. And he picked up 3 fouls, so I took him out. Russell has 2 fouls, but I do have backup Dave Cowan, so I'm not too worried about the depth factor for the Celtics. So here we are. 3 dice, all the same color. 1 dice to show the possession on the action chart. So every time you roll on the action chart, which is virtually a lot of plays, you mark 1 off on the clock. So there's a little bit to remember here. Let's see if I can do this while I am videotaping this. Here we go. You roll all 4. Celtics have the ball. That's a play on the clock. Less than 6 minutes to go. So I roll a 3, and 3 says center. And so it's Russell. I'm just going to say I'm going to pass the ball. Russell's not a great shooter. 1, 4, 9. The P column for Russell has, you can't even see it. P column for Russell has a W on it, which means you go to his own W column and you roll again. Like I said, this is Roll City. 2, 4, 6. And the F is a foul. So I'm going to give a foul to Lloyd Neal, his first. It's a small F, though, which according to this is just a one-shot foul. Yeah, two free throws of fouls over the limit for the quarter. No. If I was using foul rules before 1973, then I could do one-shot fouls. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the modern fouling rules. That is 4 team fouls. So that's a non-shooter. Celtics retain possession. And once again, I'm going to move the clock. Tally mark. Now we have a 3. Also Russell. Let's shoot this time. 6, 12, 17. This will be a weird one. You look at the X column and all other plays, and it says D, which means you use the defensive card. So I roll again. Lloyd Neal's the defender. 6, 10, 11. 11. G, good. Bill Russell scores. So it's now 13. 14-13, Celtics. And by all accounts, I cannot find an assist or anything in this game. So this game may not have any assists in it, which is quite unique. I don't think I've played a game without at least a casual assist. Some kind of, something representing a pass to a player. But I mean, we are passing. I wonder if I passed. You never pass to another player, though, which is extremely strange. But maybe, what does it say? Roll dice again and use P column. Yeah, it doesn't say to pass to the other player. It's so weird. So anyway, Blazer ball. Here we go. I might be doing this wrong. Who knows? First game. 5, right guard. It's Petrie with the Jeoff. I love the misspelled names in this one. This has more misspelled names than a lot of the games. 3, 4, 5. Petrie's going to shoot. So you go to the X column naturally, and I got a 5, and that's a blank spot. So Petrie misses. He's 1 for 5. I roll for a rebound, and it's 4, 8, 11. The rebound chart on the defensive missed field goals is a defensive center, Russell, who now has 6 rebounds. All right, it is Celtics ball. Here we go. And it's a 6. That's a choice. Who hasn't gotten the ball? Let's go to JoJo White. JoJo is going to shoot the ball because he's a shooter and a point guard. But 3, 7, 10 on the X. That's a foul. It's a big F. Rick Add only gets his first. That's a 2-shot foul over the limit. We're going to go 3 to make 2 because we're before 1980 here. I'm determining this is about a 1976 season because there was no Walton on the Blazers, but there is a David Thompson in the game for the ABA All-Stars. So that was his rookie year. So that's about the last player I could see that would only be in the set because of its 76 status. So free throws are easy. There's an F column, and if there's a G after the result, he makes it from 7 to 14 and 18. And 3, 8, 12 makes the first. And 7, 9, JoJo makes 2. 16, 13, Boston. Here comes Portland. We got a 5. A 5 goes to the right guard. Right guard is going to be Geoff Petrie. He's going to shoot. He's an all-star shooter. 7, 10. And then he's going to draw the foul here. There's a big F. Big F means foul on Bill Sharman, his second. Over the limit, 3 to make 2 for Geoff Petrie. Always a good foul shooter. 8 on the Petrie card is good. He makes 8 to 15. 8, 12 makes them both. Yeah, you're doing a lot of adding with 3 dice. 16, 15. This low-life Blazer team is keeping up with the all-time Celtics. All right, let's move right along. It's a 2. Ball goes into the hand of the right forward. The right forward is John Havlicek. Let's say Hondo wants to pass. Let's go that route. 6, 12, 16. On the P column is a W. So his W column, which we don't know if that's an inside shot, an outside shot, whatever shot. Whoops, I'm just going to roll these 3. 5, 8, 12 on Hondo. And that's a miss. Blank spot. Hondo's 0 for 1. We're going to go for the rebound now. And it's 1, 2, 7. 7 is a defensive left forward. Sidney Wicks with the boards. I'm just hoping the Blazers can stay alive in, as far as fouls go. To the Blazers. No real fast breaks or anything. We got a 2. 2 is going to be the right forward. Right forward is Greg Smith. I put him in the game for John Johnson because he had 2 fouls. Greg Smith will shoot. And so we'll go X column. That's an 8. 8 on his X column. He draws the foul on Hondo. Big F. 3 to make 2 for Greg Smith. And he makes it 9 to 14. That's it. And that's going to be a 15. That's no good. He's got 3 to make 2, though, so 6, 11, 13. Greg Smith makes it. And a 9. He makes the second 2 free throws. And there you go. Blazers lead 17-16. I swear most of their free throw. They got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of their 17 points from the free throw line. A lot of fouls in this game so far. Initial observation. That's all I got here. Celtics basketball. And there's a 4. 4 is the left guard. Left guard is going to be JoJo. JoJo, he's going to pass. Let's just say pass. 6, 12, 16 on that. It's a W. So we're going to go use the W column on JoJo. A lot of randomness here. 12 on the W. Blank spot. JoJo, no good. Rebound. 3 dice. 1, 4, 9. 9, left forward versus left forward. Satch 12, Sydney 13. And so Sid corrals the rebound. UCLA's Sydney Wicks. Blazers, 1. Left forward, Wicks. Wicks is going to shoot it. 5, 7. Wicks on the X column. It's big foul. Satch Senders with the foul. A lot of team fouls. And he's going to have 3 to make 2. He gets a 5, 9, 12. Good. An okay foul shooter. 5, 9, 11. Good. Blazers continue to live at the foul line and now have scored their last 8 points at the foul line or so. 7 or 8. And now lead 19-16. Where is this legendary Celtic team, I tell you? Johnny Most, the announcer, would be having a coronary right now if this was actually real life. And we got a 2 right forward. It's going to be Havlicek, 6, 10, 14. He'll shoot. He'll shoot. Defensive card, Greg Smith. 6, 11, 16. A high number here. Uh-oh, gave up a basket and foul. It's an asterisk. That's a basket and foul. So Havlicek's going to score. Smith's going to get the foul. Hondo heard me talking. He's got 1 free throw. Got 6 points. And 6, 7, 11. He's got his 7th point. Game's all square at 19. This is getting to be pretty close here. All right. Here come the Blazers. 2. That's going to be right forward. I haven't memorized that yet. It's Greg Smith. 6, 8, 11 will shoot. And it's going to be good. Greg Smith. A regular field goal. How about that? So many free throws. All right. Here we go. Celtic ball. Another hash mark. 5. 5 is going to be the right guard. The right guard is Bill Sharman. And Sharman's going to shoot. 3, 6, 7. I like to shoot. Draws the big foul. It's on the Petrie. Geoff Petrie, his 2nd foul. 3 to make 2 for Sharman. I already missed a free throw with him, surprisingly. He's a fabulous foul shooter. He makes it from 7 to 15 and then 17, 18. So we got a 6, 7, 9. Good. And 9, 10. Good. Sharm hits the free throws. And I'm going to take Larry Steele out. Can I do that? Let's see. I think every 5 hash marks is a minute. So we've gone 6, 8, at least 8 minutes. So I'm going to give Petrie 8 minutes. I'm putting Larry Steele in because I don't want my best shooting guard to foul out. Larry Steele. There's my very small bench for the Blazers. All right. Blazer basketball. Here we go. It's a 5. Very simple action chart. Right guard, Larry Steele. And I'm going to pass with him. So we'll go 5, 8, 12. Go to the Z. Use the Z column, it says. 3, 6, 7. And that's a miss. There's a blank spot on 6, 7, 8 for Larry. Usually a high percentage shooter as well. Rebound chart, 11, 12. Right forward versus right forward. I guess that means Wicks gets it because he's one higher. There's a battle, but there's no added dice or anything. So one place where you don't actually do anything. You don't go back up with your shot. You just pass it around. So 5, right guard, Steele. And Steele's going to pass it. 5, 10, 12. On the pass, he's got a Z column. I don't know what that means, but we're going to use a Z column. And then, I don't know, do you pass it yourself? Am I doing this wrong? 6, 10, 12, 16 on the Z. Scores and is fouled. Steele. That's some passing right there. Passed to himself. And the foul is going to be on Sharm. That's his third. I'll get a guard in there. And it's good. Free throw for Larry Steele. Come on, Steele. That's a 17. It's good. 24-21, the upstart Blazers leading the Celtics. This is totally realistic. Okay, 6, 8. Let's give it 9 minutes for Bill Sharman. I know White's going to play that. He'll play that. Okay. Let's go get another legendary Celtics guard. Who's good? I think Sam Jones is sitting on the bench somewhere. Sam Backboard Jones. Got to go with him. Here come the legends of the Celtics, the old-time roster. You can see these players are all darn good. Sam Jones. I also have Casey Jones on the bench. This is before the era of Larry Bird, Mikhail Parrish, Danny Ainge. So, gonna have to bear with us on that. Here come the Celtics. 2. That's the right forward. Right forward is John Havlicek. He's going to shoot. 6, 11, 14. It's a defensive card. Greg Smith on D. How does it work? 3, 7, 12. Forces the missed shot on Havlicek. Now let's grab that rebound. 6, 12, 13. Offensive center. Rebound. Russell. Like he needs more rebounds. Celtics set it up. 3 minutes to go. That's a 5. 5 is the right guard. Sam Jones. We're going to shoot it. He's a shooter. 5, 9, 13. Comes off the bench and passes. So that's a P. So, I mean, I'm thinking that it's a re-roll. And then we go a 5. Right guard. Back to Sam Jones. 6, 12, 16 on his X column. I'm going to shoot again. And he's baby fouled by Larry Steele. Little foul. 1 and 1, though. 2 shots for... Ooh, I kind of messed that up on his... He should be right there. 2 shots for Sam. I really got out of line there. My score sheets are a little faded. Okay. Sam, 2 free throws. 6, 7, 11. Good. 6, 8, 9. Puts them both in. Celtics pull back within 1, 24-23. 2.5 minutes to go. Blazer ball. That's a 3. 3 the center. Center's Lloyd Neal. We're going to shoot. 6, 8, 12. 12 is defensive column. Ooh, Bill Russell. Let's see what this is going to be. It's the first time we've used the defensive center. 3, 7, 8. Russell has a miss right there. So he just intimidated. That's all he did there. Rebound. 6, 12, 14. Defensive right forward. That's going to be Greg Smith. Not sure where the skill is in rebounding except being higher or lower than somebody. Here comes... Oh, got to do all 3. All 4. Blazers 1. Left forward Wicks. We're going to shoot. 2, 3, 7. 7 draws the foul. Satch Sanders second. A lot of fouls. 3 to make 2 for Sid Wicks. 6, 9, 10. And that one was good. 5, 6. That is not good. but a penalty shot. 5-7-8, that's good. So Wicks makes 2 out of 3. And the Blazers have a 26-23 lead one more time. Celtic ball. They got like 13 guys on the roster. They're not going to have anyone foul out. You know, they're fouling like crazy. 6, that's a pass to choice. Well, my favorite player in this lineup is Lloyd Neal. He's going to shoot. That's a 11-14 on Lloyd. Oh, and he's going to pass it. So Lloyd's going to pass it. I think it's 3 passes equals a 24-second violation. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. 3 consecutive passes. Yep. Says it right there. Not many rules in this game. Pretty simple. 5. That is the right guard. That is Larry. Larry's going to pass it. Let's do the passing column. 6-12-15. And that's an X. Larry's X column says, ooh, that's a 17. What's going to happen there? Defensive card. Defensive Sam Jones. 3-8-11. It's getting exciting. Good. Larry Steele scores on Sammy Jones. Backboard Jones. 28-23. Portland is opening up a lead. All right. Celtic ball. That's a 6. That's a choice. Let's go to Sam Jones. Let's have him shoot. 6-12-16. On the X column, that is a mini foul. It's on Larry Steele. It's already his second. 2 shots for Sam Jones. Everybody's shooting free throws. A lot of free throws. Said this was computer generated. I don't know how good a computer they had. 6-9-12. It was 1976 after all. First free throw is good. Second free throw is a 2. Not good. Was it 3 to make 2? I cannot remember. I don't think it was. I can't remember. All right. Makes 1. Rebound on the free throw. There's a free throw chart just for free throws. Make sure the defensive team gets it most of the time. 5-9-12. Right forward versus right forward. Wow, that's really a weird battle. Fortunately for the Blazers, Wicks is higher than Sanders by 1. Grabs his 5th rebound. Blazers come down the floor. And it's a choice. And who do I like? Let's go Sid because he's a scoring machine. We'll shoot for him. 5-8-13. 13 on the X. That is good. Sidney Wicks scores, and the Blazers are up 30-24. You might as well just give this one to Portland. Yeah, at least give the quarter to Portland. And another choice. 6-9-11. A lot of choices. Let's go to Hondo. Hondo's going to shoot this ball. 3-9-11. 11 on the X. That's a defensive card. Greg Smith's got a D up. 6-9-11. And it's good. Hondo drills it. 30-26. They don't want to lose face here. We're down to 1 minute to play in the first quarter. 3. Center. Lloyd Neal. Neal's going to shoot that ball. 5-7-8. And it's no good. Lloyd's 0 for 2. Rebound on the Lloyd miss. That's a 2-4-9. Left forwards battle. Satch versus Sid. And Satch is never grabbing a rebound according to that battle. Blazers retain. About 48 seconds left. We got a 2. Right forward. That's going to be Greg Smith. Greg Smith is going to pass, let's say. 1-5-6. It's an X column. Let's see what the X column shows us. 5-10 on Greg Smith's X. Defensive card. Smith battling on this possession. Havlicek's pretty good, though. 4-9-11. Good. Greg Smith works hard. Gets 2 points. Blazers lead 32-26. All right. Celtic ball, 3. It's going to be the center, Russell. Let's have Russell just shoot the dang ball. 2-5. 5. It's no good by Russ. Bad decision. Bad choice. 1-3-7 on the rebound. Defensive left forward. It's Mr. Sid Wicks. He's playing like Bill Russell on the boards this quarter. Blazer ball with 2 ticks left. 5. Right guard is Larry Steele. Give him a 9. He'll shoot the ball. And it's a pass. So we're running out of time in the quarter. 1 tick after this one. Pass to choice. Who do we want to go to? Let's just say Lloyd Neal. Let's have him shoot. 4, 9, 10. Defensive card, Russell. Oh, this is a bad choice. 3, 6, 7 on Russ's card. Missed shot by Neal. 0 for 3. Can't score on Russ. Well, that's realistic at least. 2, 5, 7 on the board. Defensive left forward is Sanders. Finally gets his first board. And we're going to have our final shot of the period. We got a 1. Just left forward, Sanders. Let's shoot it up. 5, 10, 13. 13 is a G, I believe. Yes, it goes. Sanders at the horn. So, according to my unofficial stats, the Blazers lead the Celtics after quarter 1, 32-28. So this is a demo of Hoop-Mania Pro Basketball. You can see how it flows. The 60 ticks, they go pretty darn fast. I don't think the game takes too long. The shooting is interesting. You don't really know who's going to get the ball, who's going to shoot the ball, but you do have a little bit of flexibility of who to give the ball to. There were a lot of fouls. I had 2, 5, 6, 8, 11, 12 fouls for the Celtics, which is highly uncharacteristic of any basketball game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9 fouls in Portland's column. So 21 fouls in the first period. So that can tell you a few things. Yeah, so you get some, we'll see what the defensive or the offensive influence. I mean, I look at these cards. I look at Russell's card. I don't know if you could see this or not, but he's got a defensive rating of 6. So that defensive rating doesn't get used in any way, shape, or form, except whatever is on his defensive card is on his defensive column is what a defensive 6 should be, apparently. So that's an interesting. That's their calculations, hoping to have a competitive defensive setup here. And we did use the defensive card a few times and got burned on it a couple times. Other times, Russell stopped a couple people. So interesting stuff. Anyway, I will be playing more of this as we go, and I hope someone learned something today about Hoop-Mania. I know that the later editions, probably 5, 6 years down the road, they started using fast action cards and things like that. This is the non-fast action cards thing. This is all you get. A whole bunch of cards. I got 20 old-time teams. You get 2 boards just like this. And the instructions are as simple as looking at this, looking at that, and start playing. I think I'm doing everything pretty close to right. There's not anything shocking about this game whatsoever. There are no assists, it does not seem. On the defensive cards, there are opportunities for steals, turnovers forced, and blocks. Giving up baskets, of course, forcing passes. So it's got a little of those aspects of the defensive card of, say, a fast break or Hoops Tabletop Pro Basketball. But overall, a clean playing game. The flow is a little bit different. It's another, like PTG basketball, Wayne Wisco's computer basketball. This is definitely a dice-activated game. It's a lot of dice, a lot of rolling. PTG's got less dice rolling than this. I'm not even sure. It's probably a little less than Wayne Wisco's computer basketball game as well. But anyway, this is the style of play that was one genre of tabletop basketball of the 1970s. And this has been Hoop-Mania. So anyway, I will talk to you soon, and happy gaming.